It is Thursday. Time is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we are heading towards the Gilboa mountain. We're situated in the middle of a heat wave, so the temperature is more than 30 degrees. We are leaving Ramat Hasharon. Yael is riding just ahead of me. As you can see, the traffic is terrible at this time. It's the beginning of the weekend, and many people are traveling to the north, just like we do. I'm taking Route number 6, and over there it doesn't look any better. We met our friends in a gas station, which was terribly crowded. It was also hot, so we didn't spend more than 2 minutes there. We went on the way, all the way to the north. Was very busy. Luckily we were riding motorcycles. Here in Israel you can ride in the shoulders. It's not allowed, but the police will let you do that unless you are doing some really very nasty things. I guess you can do this, you can share the lanes in other countries, maybe not in Germany. We are riding to Wadi Ara, and soon we will get, it will take us to the Kibbutz, where we are going to spend the night. This is Kibbutz Mizra, where we had some nice barbecue, and we listened to the story of King Saul, the first king of Israel. In the morning we were ready to go to explore the Gilboa. We were lucky to have Dani with us, which is part of one of the group, and he knows the area very well since he was born in this area. So he took us in scenery roads. We left the kibbutz. It was already 30 degrees, and it was expected to be much hotter during the day. King Saul and his sons Jonathan, Avinadav and Malkishua all fell on Mount Gilboa in a battle between Israel and the Philistines. The sons were slain. Saul was critically wounded and begged his armor-bearer to run him through with his sword. Terrified, the soldier refused, so Saul took his own sword and fell on it. When he heard the news, David wept bitterly. Heartbroken at the loss of his king and his best friend, he cursed the mountains of Gilboa in the lament of the bow. The mountains of Gilboa, may you have neither dew nor rain, nor fields that yield offering of grain. We are heading to this historical place, following the footsteps of Saul and his son in this horrible and terrible battle. A gravel road that connects between Givat Amoreh and Kibbutz Mizra. It was a very nice road. The scenery was excellent. I only wish that we could do that in the winter when everything is green. But well, you take what you can get. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. This gravel road took us at the foots of the Gilboa mountains, and from there we started climbing in one of the most beautiful riding roads in Israel. King Saul is a very controversial character in the Bible. Actually, we do not really know if he existed. We don't know even if David existed, because there is no sign to them out of the Bible. But Saul, some say he was the greatest king of Israel ever. The only problem that he had terrible public relations is those who wrote the book of Samuel were actually the clerks of David, King David, and he didn't really like Saul, as we know. So we are writing among myths and stories. You will decide whether to believe them or not. Riding that beautiful road made us forget that the temperature outside was rising and was almost 40 degrees. It was so much fun. Mount Gilboa is basically a ridge, and it is formed by 11 mountain peaks. And after visiting the highest one, we decided to go to Mount Saul and protect this king. As you can see, the road is twisty, it's empty, and we were very happy there. It was a very nice visit to Mount Saul. The view was magnificent, I guess, for those who went for a walk. And now we are going to Ner, which is where Dani lives, and chill out a bit in his house, say bye-bye to everybody and go back home. Shabbat is coming. After a short stop for refreshing in Ner, we all packed and went home. That's all, folks. See you on our next trip.